Very good morning to our respective lecturer. Today we are going to present for the fundamental of accounting. Before I start this presentation, I would like to introduce my group members. First, Nurul Ain Wajiha Benti Ahmad Nombometric A17A0859. Second is Kaminishwari Anak Perempuan Baru. It's me. Metric number A21A3277. Third is Rubini Anak Perempuan Tamodaren. Metric number A21A3058. Fourth is Inka Rinjani Amarta Binti Jamaluddin. Metric number A21A3263. Fifth is Ahmad Amirul Azim bin Muhammad Risadi, metric number A21A2356. First, we are going to see the company background. As an intro, after graduating from University Malaysia Kelantan, we started a small business with our classmates. It is because some of us are entrepreneurship and business faculty graduates. As a result, we want to throw away the knowledge that we gained at university. Instead, we want to fully utilize what we learned at University Malaysia Kelantan to assist us in opening a bakery that named as Paradise Bakery. So finally, when we have records of proper balance sheet or payment report, we may determine what is causing money to be lost, debts to claim, income to fall, and false records to arise.
My name is Rubini, daughter of Damodran. Number metric given is A21A3058. I would like to continue presenting with next part, which is background of the company. Paradise Bakery is a partnership business which had established on 20 April 2022 by 5 members. The name of the business chosen as Paradise Bakery. This is because we hope that the cake will make the person who eats it taste goods all the way to the heaven. The logo includes a picture of a baker woman in that. The baker woman in that picture holds a plate which is full of bakery things such as buns, roll cakes, and cookies. This indicates this business not only makes and provides cakes, but it also provides buns, roll cakes, and cookies, and other bakery things. Next, the color used in the logo for the background is brown, which indicates the color of the original baking color. Next, there is also the name of the business and some other words such as fresh bread, baked goods. This is to make confidence of the customers. Next, this business is located in a shop building at Lot 543 Jalan Bengkalan Cepak Mukim 15400 Kota Baru, Kelantan.
Next, we are going to see our company organization chart. For our company has 5 main person that is first Rubini Anak Perempuan Tamodran as a CEO. Second is Nurul Ain Wajiha Binti Ahmad as a manager. Third is Kamineshwari Anak Perempuan Balu, it's me, as a operation manager. Fourth is Ahmad Amirul Azim bin Muhammad Risadi as a financial manager. And lastly, Inka Rinjani Amarta Binti Jamaluddin as a cake decorator.
This part is introduce the product. Paradise Bakery mainly sells cakes. There is many types of cakes such as cakes for wedding ceremony, birthday ceremony, and more. There is also many flavors of the cakes such as chocolate, banana, strawberry, vanilla, and more. The customers can give their own ideas and designs to make the cakes. Next, Paradise Bakery also sells buns and breads. There is also many flavors of this. buns and breads, such as chocolate buns, fruit buns, and garlic bread, fruit bread, and more. Paradise Bakery also sells some cookies such as biscuits, brownies, tarts, and donuts. Not only the baking things, other than the baking things, Paradise Bakery is also sells party things such as candles, pops, and some decoration things such as balloon, birthday cap, cards, and more.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Amir Azmi Rasadi, and today I will talk about the transaction of our company. It's the rate of transaction. I will show you our first 2 months of our business and in a ledger form. I will take use this for use this simple point that presenting that the the well-being of our sales in our company. First, we have our cash flow. As you can see, we have 11 debit transaction and 14 credited transaction. We have a total of 67,000 ringgit, and we have debited as much as 36,500 for our May. Next, we have our stock. As you can see, we have 9 debited transactions and 16 transaction on credit. As you can see, we have a total of 51,000 ringgit, and we have a balance of 17,600 on the credit. And finally, we have our sales. As you can see, we have at least 15 sales records and 1 sales returns. We have a total of 53,000 ringgit, and balance we for the month is 52,400 ringgit. Next, we gonna talk about the uh, Junes for the Junes. In June's, we has the our cash flow is that our debited is 13 transaction for this month and 13 also for the credited. We have a total of 80,900 ringgit, and and the final balance for this month is that 42,950 ringgit. Next, we look at our stock for June's after balance brought down from the last month. We have uh, at least 11 debited uh, transactions for debit and 15 for the credit, which mean we in the last we have at least 57,000 ringgit and balance with the and the end balance for this month is 23,500. Lastly, we're gonna look at the sale. At the sale, seen that we have 16 transactions and 1 sales returns. In the end, we have 93,300 ringgit, and our balance for this month is 93,000. Next, I will talk about the profits or loss statement in our company for the month. On the May, we can see that our total sale is 51 51,800 ringgit, and we have a cost of goods sale is 288 ringgit, which means we have a profit of 23,000. Next, we look on the expenses on May. We approximately have around 9,675 ringgit of expenses to run this business, and we have a profits of 13,335 ringgit. And lastly, we will look at the June's. On June, we have sale of 993,000, and we have a sales profit, sale of net sale is 92,100. The cost of goods sale we accommodated as much as 52,500 ringgit, and we have managed to get a gross profit of 39,600 ringgit. On this one, the expenses is up a bit from the last. This one we have we spent two 20,835 ringgit on expenses, and make us our net profit is 18,775 ringgit. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Amirul Azim, on explaining for question 6, transactions, journal and ledgers. And here I am, Nurul Ain Wajiha, on explaining question 7 of performance of business. Okay, for Paradise Bakery, based on 2-month transactions, a balance amount was calculated in statement of profit or loss and the balance sheet for both months. Profit for both months were achieved instead of incurring losses. This shows that Paradise Bakery business performance is consistent and expanding. And now we will take a look at the statement of profit or loss for the month May, and we can see that the net sales are greater than the cost of goods sold, and then the gross profit will achieve when the net sales will minus the cost of goods sold. And then as there are no other income, so we just calculate all the operating expenses, and the total expenses were 9,675 ringgit, and then we will know net profit as the gross profit were greater than the total expenses, so we get the net profit for the month of May is 13,325. Next is the balance sheet. As we can see, the total assets are equal to total liabilities and owner's equity, which is balanced, and this shows that the amount and all of the amount are calculated correctly, and this shows that our Paradise Bakery business was doing good. The next is we will take a look at the transaction for June, the statement of profit or loss of June. As we can see, we also gain profit for month of June as the net sales was greater than the cost of goods sold and the gross profit were obtained. And then we calculate all the operating expenses for June, and the total expenses were 20,825, and it was lesser than the gross profit, so the company gained net profit of 18,775. Next is the balance sheet for June. As we can see, the total assets were the same amount with the total liabilities and owner's equity, which is 114,525 ringgit, and both sides are balanced, so we calculated it correctly and the balance amount was achieved. So that shows that for both months, May and June, we gain profit instead of losses, and that shows the signs of our business is expanding and in a good state. So as the profit was earned, it contributes to the business uh, to plan for more effective strategies to counteract competitors' strategies and that competitors exist in our surrounding. Second is with the profit gain, keeping balance sheet and income statement information updated can help company make better management decisions. And the last is performance of business improve our Paradise Bakery business operational efficiency, borrowing, and overall financial health. So we hope that Paradise Bakery can maintain the good um, performance on upcoming months and years. That's all from me. Thank you.
Is Inka Renjani Amarta Bede Jamaluddin, and my matrix number is A21A3263, and I'm going to present about 8.0, which is suggest what area could be improved for the business. So basically there is 4 areas that we can improve for the business. The number one is we need a professional accountant for the business we run. This is because we all know that doing a business is have its own avoidable risks. So that's why the business we run need an accountant, as they will be handle all financial matters from tax to payroll to sustain a growing business. As we all know, accounting is an expert in financial matters and trained and qualified to maintain the business. Moreover, having an accountant is a save time and money. So the next point is we need to always keep receipts. It is because when we start to storing and maintaining paper receipts for all the expenses, it will eventually help us know where exactly we are spending the money. The fact that we are doing a business, it is very important that we track every major expense and have proof for the expenses that happen on a regular basis. The third point is we need a bookkeeping in our business. As you guys can see, bookkeeping can be defined as the mechanical aspects of accounting, such as classifying, recording, and summarizing transactions systematically in accordance with certain principles or rules. A business needs a bookkeeping as it will manage the business cash flows. Bookkeeping also helps to make the cash flow management useful, as it depicts the sources of from where the cash flows are coming and use where cash is spent. And the last point is we need to always keep the book updated. This is because it is no use if we just have a bookkeeping but doesn't keep it up to date. So that's why without keeping updated, it feels that the business financial states don't have a clear future. Having well-organized books is a must for any business. It allows the business have a easy planning and financial forecasting for the business. Plus, as conclusion, both accounting and business is like peanut butter and jelly. Without each other, it won't go well. Simply saying, without accounting in a business, we could not know how much money we has earned. Despite this, accounts play a very vital role in providing information that ended up helps the business achieve its growth and development. Thus, accounting is important for small business owners as it helps the owners, managers, investors, and other stakeholders in the business evaluate the financial performance of the business. First, we can know how to prepare a financial statement. So basically, financial statements, or known as cash flows, are prepared to determine performance as well as the financial position of an organization. Thus, the financial statement include, which is the statement of profit and loss, and also the statement of financial position. Normally, they were prepared during at the end of the accounting given period time. Furthermore, by knowing how to prepare a financial statement, it allows us to see what resources it has available and how they were financed. Next, we can learn about how to do profit and loss statement. Likewise, profit and loss statement give a details about all businesses' income and expenses pertaining to the purchase of sales of good, making us know in how to calculating the gross profit or gross loss. From this, we all know that whether we are having an increase of profit or loss. So by this, we can easily plan for a brighter future of our business. So last but not least, we get to know how to do the balance sheet. So a balance sheet is a financial statement that reports a company's assets, liabilities, and shareholder equity. Despite that, the balance sheet is one of the three core financial statements that are used to evaluate a business. So the balance sheet, also referred to as the statement of financial position, discloses what an entity owns, which is assets, and what it owes, which is liabilities, at a specific point in time. So in addition, equity is the owners in the assets of a company net of its liabilities. So we get to know that the amount of equity is decreased by losses, by dividend payments, or by share repurchases. That's all from us, Group 5. Thank you.
Thank you, Inka and Jenny, for explanation on question 9. And, and now I will proceed with the question 10 on examples of business documents. Okay, for the 2 months transactions, Paradise Bakery had done various transactions, and this is the 5 examples of business documents that we had. The first one is promissory note on transaction which we had done in 10 May 2022, which is Paradise Bakery bought goods from Aisha Enterprise for 5,000 ringgit on credit, and this is the note. And then the second one is, this is the invoice on transactions we had done in 5 May 2022 when we purchased goods from Sina Trading but 1,600 ringgit by cash. And this is the invoice. The third one is the cash memo on transaction which we had done in 18 May 2022. Paradise Bakery bought goods from Ain Enterprise 4,000 ringgit by cash. The fourth one will be invoice on transaction with Zulkarnain on 6 May 2022. Paradise Bakery sold goods to Zulkarnain on credit. And the last one is receipt on 3 June 2022. Paradise Bakery bought goods from Sarah Trading 2,000 ringgit by cash. Okay, that's all we had for business documents. Thank you.